Hey y'all, my cousin is 8 months pregnant, so let's prep some postpartum dishes for her that she can pop out of the freezer and enjoy those first few weeks after baby. We're gonna do some pasta bakes because she's a little picky and she knows what she likes, and so I asked her if she would eat these and she said yes, undoubtedly. So we're gonna go ahead and make some of her favorite things. This is a chicken, broccoli, and tortellini bake. We're also gonna do a ground beef alla vodka bake, and one more pasta dish, a Cajun sausage bake. And lastly, we all know mornings can be tough with a newborn, so we're gonna prep some frozen freezer sandwiches. They call these like freezer door sandwiches. You prep them, they're ready to go. You microwave them for 30 seconds, and that's it. So let's make all of this for my cousin. Going in with some ground beef for one of the pastas. Let that cook up as we cook 2 different pastas. All cooked and bubbling. We're gonna drain it. I'm just gonna add more water for the next pasta dish. Get some cavatappi. Good to go. We're doing things a little out of order, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these breakfast sausages on as well. These I'm gonna just press down so they're a little flatter and they cook a little quicker. So these are gonna go on some egg and cheese with like veggies, breakfast sandwiches. On English muffin, I'm just gonna pat those down. When I was postpartum, I loved a breakfast sandwich. They were filling, and guess what? They were easy. You could eat it with one hand while you're holding the baby. Bada boom, bada bam. All right, we're gonna get those cooked up. All right, this is the last pasta. I'm going in with about 2 cups of cavatappi noodles. That's gonna cook down. I have my bow tie pasta here cooking, and then I also have the ground beef cooking, and we have the breakfast sausage patties cooking. Here is what everything looks like. I have everything kind of on a low heat, but this is the bow tie pasta. This is the cavatappi. Our brown ground beef is going back there, and our sausage is getting brown. So we're going to work on our eggs mixture here. So these are 12 eggs. I'm going in with some bell peppers, some spinach, some seasoning, and then we're gonna cook those up and then assemble our breakfast sandwich. We're just gonna mix it with this big whisk of a fork. Not whisk of a fork, we're gonna whisk it with this large fork. You can do milk or water in this as well. I only see almond milk in here, so I don't wanna put almond milk, so I am gonna put a touch of water. Makes it nice and fluffy. We're gonna also season this up, do some Cajun seasoning here. My cousin likes it spicy, so a little Cajun seasoning. This one has, I think, a little bit of salt, so not too much salt other than that. And that'll get cooked up in a skillet. All right, our ground beef is nice and brown, all cooked up. I'm gonna set this aside until assembly. Boom, boom, boom. In this pan, I am going to cook up the rest of that sausage. This pasta is done. Okay, I'm gonna drain that pasta. I need another bowl for my tortellini. That's good to go. Gorgeous. Tortellini set aside. Now I'm gonna drain the bow tie pasta. These look cooked. Bow tie pasta's cooked. I wanna say our cavatappi should be cooked too. Let's check. Our bow tie pasta's done. Gonna also set that aside, and then we're gonna strain our cavatappi. All right, we're gonna cut up some kielbasa sausage. This is for a Cajun pasta. I think I'm gonna use the bow tie noodles for that. Some fajita veggies. Lots of Cajun seasoning and some Alfredo. This is the easy part. This is the assembly part now. These are gonna get cooked up really quickly on the skillet, nice and brown, with the fajita veggies. Yeah, in this pan, let's just add a little bit of avocado oil. Our sausage goes in, and it's gonna cook down with our peppers. Gonna keep that on a high heat. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do our scrambled eggs. Scramble those low and slow until cooked through. Our sausage is cooking. Gonna let that just continue to brown and caramelize for another couple minutes. All right, our eggs are cooked. Transferred to a bigger pan to have a little bit more surface space. We're not gonna cook these too hard. We're gonna turn off the stove and just kind of let them finish setting. Could put a little more spinach in here if I want to at this point, but I think we're gonna keep it like this. And then we're gonna let them sit, and then it's gonna be time to assemble. So we're gonna do the rotisserie chicken hack. It's still pretty warm. It goes in a Ziploc bag, and we just shred it in the bag. This is supposed to get off all the meat from the bones without you getting your hands all yucky. And just keep shredding until you get as much meat off the bones as possible. Concentrating on the dark meat parts. Keep the bag for the bones. Shred it as much as you can, girl. You open the bag up and you see if you got all the meat off the bones. That looks pretty good. This is just skin. And you can save the bones and the skin to make a delicious chicken stock. Now you have rotisserie chicken for your dishes. Tortellini, chicken, mix it up, sauce, and a little cheese. And what you can do is just put them in the oven. Should we put them on something where that feels sturdy in the ground beef? Some cream cheese. Mix that up. I'm not gonna use all this pasta. This one. And some more cheese. Bada boom, bada bam. Okay, now we're gonna assemble the last pasta dish. Cheese. It's just breakfast sandwich. We have our English muffin. On goes our egg. And on goes our sausage. We go on with the cheese. Melt these quick in the oven just a little bit, and then we can assemble them. Alright, we're gonna get everything out of the oven. So the breakfast sandwiches are done, and these look dynamite. Cheese is nice and melty, and we're just gonna individually wrap them up. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and it inspired you to make something for someone in your life that could need it in a season of transition. These are just really great meals, super easy, and definitely a lower budget option just to help a friend, help a family member out, show them a little bit of love, okay? We always can love with food. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new here, stick around, click subscribe, hang out, get to know us, okay? Until next time, bye.